Don't give up, even if your mind is fading. Don't give up, even if your heart is hurting. Don't give up, even if you feel like you're failing. Keep on going, even if you think it's too far. Each step will get you closer and closer. Take a rest, but don't stop trying. Look how far those steps have got you, just from trying. Keep on going, it'll be worth all the trying. Hello everybody, it is Sunday. We are doing a sound bath, session 2 today, in some sort of old church-like building, but not a church. I'm not really sure. Set up. My mother is the crystal balls, I am the drums. Plus I'm wearing my hat. When I tell you I was terrified in front of 16 people, I had to try and warm up, but was still terrified. After a little bit though, I started to care less and less and just kind of went along with it in my little safe space of things to drum on. It is a yoga day. They're stealing the Swedes. After a little morning yoga, we decided to go to Knutsford as my mum is looking for a Reiki studio. And hey, if someone offers you food to go on an adventure with them, how is a girl supposed to resist? Charcuterie, my dudes. So Knutsford's one of these places I went to a few times as a kid. It's a historical town and it has a lot of interesting buildings. My mum was looking, like I said, for a Reiki studio here. I think she decided not to go with it, but I do love the historical buildings. Also just finding strange locations for tea rooms, like this one, go down this old alleyway with these incredibly old buildings and then boom, little tea room. Would you just look at the integrity of that wall? Is that the right word? Integrity? I don't know. On our little walk around, we did find this exhibit of old things from Old Liege and historical things. We didn't go in because we were in a little bit of a rush. And I had to pee. But if you're in Knutsford, you should definitely go in there. There was some interesting little things in there. And that guy tickling the building, did you see him? Sheep bite. One of my most favourite pastimes is going for walks, especially when spring's just around the corner. Mushroom hunting, the trees are starting to bud, flowers are starting to bloom. It's like a nice little reminder, no matter how hard things get, no matter how harsh the for winter. At the end of it, everything will always come back. The trees will come back from a deep sleep. The flowers rebloom. Everything reawakens as spring approaches. And I do love how the rain smells. Don't think the camera's going to show you how big this tree is, but it's massive. Huge. I've always found it very grounding to find the beauty and the calm in the simplest things of nature. As I stop to look around and really take a closer look, it really does feel like something out of a fantasy or a fairy tale. Magic, right there in front of us. It would just take time to stop and pay attention. When I see mushrooms and flowers, I always think about the fae and the fairies, and the books that I read as a child, and the things in the folklore that I've read as an adult. A hard reality, but life really is what you make it, and I choose to make it whimsical and magical and romantic. Being present and finding the wonder, the beauty and the art around you, the things right in front of you that you wouldn't even notice on a walk or a drive. For example, this church. We've drove past it so many times on our way to our sound bowl healing sessions, yet we've never stopped to really appreciate the history, the lore, and the beauty within just such a small area. A place of rest, a place of eternal rest. Find it so peaceful, and see nature taking over, almost like it's hugging the dead, holding it, like a blanket of Mother Earth and nature mixed in with spirituality and belief. A place of solitude, silence, peace, stillness, relaxation. A moment to collect your mind and thoughts. A place of memory, a memorial. A place to honour those who have fought for freedom, people who have sacrificed their lives for their loved ones. Sub-Lieutenant F.L. Tomkinson, Royal Naval Reserve, 1943. I found better light. So just a little update real quick. Tomorrow we leave to go back to Cornwall. I did not get the job I went to originally because they felt like I lived too far away. I've got 2 job interviews this week. One of them is in Devon, just outside of Plymouth, and the other one is in Cornwall. I did have 3, but the other one, the position got taken. I was supposed to go there Wednesday, but the position already was taken, so it was not meant to be. I'm still waiting on money from my job. They owe me a quarter of January's pay plus the whole of February's pay, and I've not seen any of that yet, so I'm a little stressed about that. The stuff going on from America. I'm staying positive. I look forward to going back down to Cornwall. I found a few places that are affordable if we're both working and is nice, so fingers crossed we can get this. But yeah, just thought I'd log in where I'm up to. My whole goal is to show everything. It's raw footage, not just, oh, I moved to Cornwall, so I gave up everything and moved to Cornwall. because yes and also no. There's bits between that in stories that they don't normally tell you, and it's this. So enjoy real life, I guess. Tacoma. Thank you so much if you made it this far through the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this is the kind of thing you enjoy. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, and thank you for watching. Sincerely, Hob Fairy.